And take two. All right, so again, with the Judgment card coming out in the main card that fell out before I even shuffled the deck, or while I was shuffling the deck. Again, the Judgment is at play. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Again, the fortunes are in a bad place. This is the time where things are going to be reversed. If things have been in a good place, just showing you that you may need to take precautions or look at any missteps that you may have made in the past, because justice is coming for you or the other party. You may have been still in that particular situation and may have a situation that was not in your favor turn in your favor as well, even if you are in a good space of abundance. The main thing is that justice is definitely coming. So with the classic and traditional Egyptian spread, definitely want to get more into the reading in the cards to give some explanation or to see what are the deeper meanings of this particular judgment that's coming. Where is it coming from, and who it may possibly come from? Just based upon what I'm seeing in the cards alone. Because again, right here in the Justice card, we have the Lion, which again, we always keep the trusty Lion on deck just to grant that Sun energy, as Leo is the only sign ruled by the Sun. We tap directly into Source with that particular. So justice is definitely coming. Right now, bottom of the deck is going to be the Moon card. So it can be something that's hidden or something that's not expected. But we're going to keep going with the reading. I'm going to shuffle the cards one time since I drew those off the top. And then we'll complete with one card to come out, and then we'll build up. Let me move these. We'll build up to form our pyramid. So I'm going to do one more shuffle. And again, use your own understanding to interpretate the cards for yourself. Because again, your understanding may be deeper or different than what I can convey, which again, that is left to the eye of the beholder. So we'll go off the flip with the next card, which is the Star in reverse. Star in reverse. So with a star in reverse, again, this can be something that's maybe in a public court case or something again where you may even be up against higher powers when it comes to the corporate structure or your job or things of that nature, and it can be related to work with that star player in reverse, as well as again now that I'm looking at the Wheel of Fortune. It can also pertain to matters at work. So just keep that in mind. Again, with the Judgment and the Justice there, it could be something in a legal court case, just something going on that, again, the wheels are turning in reverse for you to get justice. And it just may bring down, that top authority figure that you're actually battling through this. So it's definitely a tell-all there. But don't want to get too stuck. But the Star card is always a card of, even in the reverse, it's always a good card. But again, it's exposing a particular position or maybe something you're being elevated to. That could even be the reversal as well with the Wheel of Fortune. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Star card in reverse, both of these things may be going in reversal for you. Especially if things haven't been going in your favor, this could be that time for you to shine your light. It's reversing. You may have been dim for a while, but this is the time that's letting you know it's time to turn up your light once you get that reversal and that justice from that judgment. So keep going. Since we completed the first row, our bottom of the deck this time around is going to be a reversal of the Strength card. Okay. So the reverse of Strength at the bottom is clarified by the Magician right under it. So yeah, this is the time of alchemy. We're in the springtime, so the vibes are, out with the old and with the new. So things are changing. And with the Strength in reverse, it just may be time to not go as hard as you've been going. Keep your strength at a minimum to uh, again allocate some of that some of that strength or power to others to again give yourself a break or a rest, or really um, work in synergy with others to again give yourself a break or a rest. We often want to do things all on our own, but again, as we learn these cycles, we have to learn. There's a time to go, 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 but then there's a time to chill, 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 chill. So once we get into the mode of knowing when to chill and when to go, and knowing these things based upon moon cycles, the moon cycle is the most important cycle to stay in tune with when it comes to the astrological world throughout your life, even though your sun sign and rising play big points as well as your other planetary placements. That moon is going to move the most frequently, and again, our emotions affect our motion. And so we have to make sure that we keep that in mind and stay in those right emotional states so that we again stay in tune with the right things that keep us in motion, but know when we need to slow that motion and let the things around us move so that we can observe, gather, change the things we need to, and then get back in motion. All right, so we're just going to do a quick shuffle, and then we'll build up to the 3 point, and then I'll go ahead and clarify with the last two. But we don't want to do more than the pyramid. I'll go ahead and do maybe some clarifiers from the Egyptian gods deck, just so that we can get some clarity there. All right, so the Empress comes right out. So again, I'm seeing a flow of feminine energy. So this could be redemption from the divine feminine, and then no question, the Lover's card is what comes out next. So the Lover's card, again, that's the Gemini card, definitely saying there's decisions to be made. Could possibly be in love, based upon the justice that we may get from this situation. And then with our third card out, Temperance. Okay. So, everything in this row comes out just like it needs to in the upright, which is definitely saying that, this situation that's happening in the first row is actually going to be fixing or complementing this situation going on in the second row. So again, with the Empress, you're talking about supreme divine feminine energy. Possibly a woman that's very intelligent or very in tune with her divine femininity. And again, an Empress is only as strong as her emperor. So in the upright, this is showing that that's what that is. Coming out in the Lovers is definitely showing that in either this situation of a relationship or even a work relationship, somebody is being chosen over the other, or two are being chosen. One is having to, I guess, step down, or maybe, accept that they, are second. So that can be. We live in a new age of different relationships. So people may be in relationships with two people at once. Looking at this, where again some justice may be coming out to just overall show the good things that may be in place of that, or again how it may have been played out of place, and now somebody's paying that consequence, and has had that wheel of fortune reversed on them. Okay, so again, I think it's a situation where again there are maybe two people at play, and then somebody's choosing. Even in a work situation, they're choosing who over who. Okay. And then with Temperance, that's showing more the position of whoever is watching the reading. You're satisfied with your choice. You're mellow, while everything else is in chaos, because you've made your choice. You're standing on your ground, and you're tempered to accept what comes from the first cup of Temperance, being poured into the second cup. If you see temperance here, it has him pouring from one cup into the other cup. And again, with that decision that's being made through this entire judgment process, the person who's tempered is the one who's actually going to, rule the energy from this situation. They're already showing they're in control because it can, again, be a possible judgment to reverse the wheel of fortune for someone involved in that lover situation. Because now that I'm looking at the position of the Lover's card, yeah, it's aiming at the second or the first female in here that's being chosen. But again, that's a reversal. It's also pointing to the reversal of the Wheel of Fortune. So definitely a tell-all there. Again, could be just dealing with work. Maybe a female employee. I do feel heavy female or divine feminine energy in this. Could be a female of higher stature, or one that has a elite position over you, or that you have that elite position over, and have to make that right choice. And then with that being said, being that you may be the one that is doing the judging, just make sure you make the right choice, because you could be reversing your fortunes by making the wrong choice, which again is going to provide justice to that divine feminine energy that's all through here. And that's if it's a male watching the video, or or a woman dealing with a woman. So again, the tempered person is going to be the one that actually ultimately wins when it comes to the energy over the reading. I'll move on up, and let's put that there. So the next card up from the deck, I'm not going to shuffle the rest of them, is the Hermit in reverse. And then we've got the Magician. So the Magician popped up. Yeah, because that was the last one. Yeah, so the Magician popped back up in the reading, as again it was at the bottom of the deck before I shuffled last time, under the Moon card. So I was surprised the Moon card didn't come out, because then that could be maybe a revealing of something secret, or something that's been hidden. And even though the Moon card came out in the upright, it could still be that, or it could be an emotional heavy situation. So but I'll definitely say with the Hermit in reverse, this is somebody coming back out. It's almost like the Star in reverse. Again, if you're getting that Wheel of Fortune reversed, and now you getting back in position, that means your star power has been reversed, and now you coming back out into the light, as the Hermit is in reverse up here. So with the Hermit being more of that, introvert, introverts definitely having having an extrovert type of balance, in some shape, form, or fashion, whether they just like to go out and eat, but everything else they do at home. I know introverts like that. That's the only time you can get them out, is if it's to eat. You go ask them to go to a movie, a play, this or that, they're not going. But if it's to eat, you'll possibly draw them out with the worm on the hook. You know what I mean? So that's definitely showing there with that Hermit in reverse. With the Magician, again, somebody is the alchemist in this whole reading, and making a decision that changes the whole chemistry of everything that's moving. So again, with our decisions, again, our judgments, we look for justice. Everybody's like Steven Seagal, we out for justice. But you run into screw face, you might be dealing with some things you didn't expect to. The main thing is with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Again, if things are reversing for you, you've truly seen your magic work, and this is just a testament to keep working your magic, keep doing what you do to make things happen in the way that you again find desirable or pleasing. Again, we don't do everything to please our desires. That is the path of the fool, which again, it may get us on the right path, but at some point we have to tame those desires, starve those desires, and again reach higher points of ourselves that don't have anything to do with desire, especially physical things. Now, going to the last card, which is going to top off our pyramid, the High Priestess comes out. Yep. So again, the feminine energy is super heavy in this reading, and again, with that Judgment being the first card, the High Priestess being the last card, the High Priestess is the one who has that final say. So at this point, she's the judge in the court that we see placed in front of us, and her word is going to be law, or the choice that, if this is a man, if you're making the choice between two women and you make the choice for the one, she is the High Priestess. She's the right choice. She's the one who brings forth the right energy for you to stay within your magic. Yeah, and again, as we